Morning guys, welcome back. Today I'm asking the big question, can AI coach me to personal bests in all distances? So from 5k all the way to a marathon. I've been working with AI for the last few months, and today, during this 10k steady run I've got on the plan, I'll talk about how it's been going, what I've learned, and whether it's actually possible that ChatGPT could coach me to PBs in all 4 distances. So, a bit of context, I've been aiming to improve my times across the board, 5k, 10k, half marathon, and I've even got my first marathon coming up. My current PBs are 21:52 in the 5k, which I recently got at a park run, having been coached by ChatGPT for a couple of months prior. 10k is a 45:20, which I also got as part of this process at the Mansfield 10k recently. And I've got goals for the half marathon and marathon, which are still up for debate at the moment as I discuss with my ChatGPT coach what times I should be targeting. So I've been using AI-based feedback and advice for a few months now, and the question is, can it actually help me hit PBs in all these distances? It started well, and I've still got the 2 longest races to go. So far, ChatGPT has helped me with everything from designing interval sessions to balancing long runs and strength training, organising my training week. I've been looking at varying the speed work recently. I found I was doing too many repeat sessions, but AI suggested more variation, which made a big difference. With regards to pacing strategy, AI helped me rethink my pacing strategy for races. So far, I've broken my 5k and 10k PBs since using AI's guidance. I smashed my 5k PB with a time of 21:52, and my 10k time is now 45:20. I think the mix of structured training, speed sessions, and the recovery tips I've got from ChatGPT have really contributed to the improvement. it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There have been moments where I've questioned the advice or felt unsure if it was right for me. For example, AI was predicting a sub 3:30 marathon for me. I'm still debating whether that's actually possible, and I have very strong doubts, it must be said. The only time I've run marathon distance before has been part of the two 50k ultras I've done previously, and I think my fastest marathon time up to now has been in around 5:20 something. Obviously that's during a long trail race, so it's not a fair reflection of what I could achieve in a road race, but still, having not done a marathon before and not done a dedicated marathon training plan up to now, it's more been aimed at going from the shorter distances and gradually building up, with only about a month in between each race at each distance. So yeah, the training hasn't been specific to the marathon up to this point. It is my first one. Sub 3:30 just sounds like a massive stretch, and expecting too much for this first marathon attempt. The next big test is my half marathon that's coming up, and of course then the marathon in November. The real question is, can AI's advice scale up to these longer distances, or will I need to rely more on my own experience, which at this point is limited. I've done one half marathon race in Macclesfield previously, and as I said, I've never actually run a road marathon. So whose advice is going to be better? I have found AI, ChatGPT, to be useful up to now, so I'll stick with it while continuing to question advice where I think it's necessary. So in terms of the strengths and weaknesses of being coached by AI, strengths wise, there's been really good structure and variety in the training. The consistency's been good. The plans have been laid out with decent pacing advice, a nice variety, as I've mentioned, in the different types of runs that I'm doing. There's been some data-driven insights, so where I've reported back on how my pace has been going, my recovery, my thoughts on the race goals, then it's been able to adjust according to what I've told it, which has been really useful. As for weaknesses, perhaps comparing AI to being coached by a real life running coach, you don't have that personal context, describing how you're feeling on a particular day, having a chat with a real person, discussing how an injury is feeling or a niggle that's coming on. You can't really convey that very well and get accurate feedback from an AI coach. So sometimes it gives advice based on optimal conditions, but races don't always go as planned, like my recent very rainy 10k at Macclesfield. The hilliness of the course may be something that needs to be taken into account when you're setting a goal pace. But on that occasion, I should say, it worked out well. I managed to beat what I thought was quite an optimistic but realistic goal. So yeah, so far I'd say the strengths outweigh the weaknesses, and if you can't afford a real life coach, then this is free. So yeah, the price is right, and the advice I've had up to now has helped me to 2 PBs with 2 more planned. So let's see how we get on with that. So, can AI replace a human coach completely? I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. There are things only a human coach or your own experience can provide, especially with the mental side of running. But as a tool, it's definitely been a game changer for me. For someone like me who loves the data side of running but doesn't want to overcomplicate things, it's been really helpful. So what's next for me? Well, we'll see how AI guides me through these upcoming races. The half marathon's in a couple of weeks, and the marathon about a month after that. I'll let you know if I hit those PBs. Thanks for joining me on this run. If you've been using AI or thinking about it, let me know in the comments how it's been going for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah.